but something delayed me for me to reach here. Esteemed guests, Acting CEO of the Railway Safety Regulator, RSR, Mr. Musto Silaledi, executives of the RSR, CEOs and board members that are here, board chairpersons that are here, former board chairpersons of the Railway Safety Regulator, Mr. Nobunga, Boy Nobunga, and Dr. Kunta, the academia that is here, people that actually make us look intelligent because they do all the thinking and the research, and captains and leaders of the rail industry. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all. Namhlanje senza umlando. Namhlanje senza umlando, that's what they say in my language. Loosely translated, today we are making history. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the very first of its kind. There's so many stories that have been told about the rail, but the thing is about those stories, they're not told by us. Somebody else tells those stories. And this is about time for us to tell our story the way that we want to tell it. And this occasion is meant for that. CEO has summarized it very well to say this event has been a culmination of different stakeholders within the RSR, former board chairpersons, former executive, Ms. Kare, I see you. Former executives that have been there of RSR, and everyone else that has been there, you know. So this has been a gradual but a very intentional move that RSR has made. Of course, it had to coincide with our 21st anniversary. As we approach the end of the Transport Month, October is the Transport Month, it is indeed that we gather here tonight for a celebration of recognition and achievement of the inaugural Rail Industry Awards. This event, ladies and gentlemen, not only honors the individual and collective accomplishments, but also serves as a testament of the resilience and innovation present in this room, ladies and gentlemen. I am filled with enthusiasm as I look around this room. As I'm standing here, I can actually see a lot of familiar faces, faces that have made an impact, you know, faces that are still making an impact, faces that are making contribution into the betterment of the rail. I am filled with enthusiasm as I look around the room and see the hopeful mood and the celebratory mood that pervades this gathering. The optimism in this room is next to none. And this is what we wanted to see, this level of optimism. Because in the rail industry, I was talking to one of the chairpersons outside before we came in here to say each time you go through one of the Sunday papers, there's something negative that is being said about the rail industry. Last time I was talking to the CEO of Gautrain, and I was saying we don't tell our stories very well. And this is the time for us to take this enthusiasm and this celebratory mood into our organization. We, as the regulator, are embarking on a very transformative journey with the implementation of the new rail policy. Of course, it's not only us, it's everyone within the rail industry, which aims to establish rail as the backbone of our transport system. We know that we have to take some of the freight off the road back to the rail. We know that we have to move more passengers, but today we acknowledge that there has been huge milestones in both those areas. And we are proud as the regulator and the custodians of the rail safety report to announce that we know that the statistics are proving that there's improvement. This initiative is not just about improving services. It is about revolutionizing the way we connect people and goods across our nation. Yet, as we celebrate, ladies and gentlemen, our successes, CEO has already said it, we have to look at our challenges. We're not saying everything is hunky-dory as we stand here. We acknowledge that there are challenges, but the good thing is we know where the challenges are. We know that as a collective, where should we look in order to make sure that those challenges are being addressed. One of that tool that we are using as the regulator is the annual State of Railway Safety Report. In the week to come, before the end of October, our CEO at the regulator, together with other CEO, they will come together to interrogate the report. Where are the derailments, where are the accidents and all that. We're pleased to say, according to this report, there has been improvement. Improvement in terms of fatalities that are caused through accidents. There has been improvement in terms of rail accidents. But the concern with this report is the safety and security of the infrastructure within the rail. So those are some of the challenges that we are looking at, ladies and gentlemen. But in a very positive note, the improvements, for instance, if you look at entities like PRASA, there has been 116% upwards in terms of the number of people that they are ferrying. That, ladies and gentlemen, deserves a round of applause. These statistics underline the necessity for continued vigilance and improvement in our safety measures. As a railway safety, we are the custodians of safety within the rail. So for us, it's important to make sure that all these operations run in a very safe way. These awards today, ladies and gentlemen, they link directly with our State of Safety Railway report, State of Safety Railway report. So these awards, they are actually linked directly to our report because the report has data that has been collected from all our 212 operators. By the way, as the regulator, we've got 212 rail operators that we issue permits to. And that also is a milestone. We have come a long way as a rail industry. We have come from a situation where it was dominated by a certain gender, but as I look across the room, I see a whole lot of improvement. I see engineers that are females. I see young people coming up. I see train drivers that are females. And for us, that is a good sign. The CEO has touched a bit on the SADC involvement, how we get involved within the SADC. I'm pleased, ladies and gentlemen, to announce that the RSR has actually facilitated and participated in the establishment of the Railway Regulators Association of the Southern Africa, RASA. So it is important that as a region, we talk to each other in terms of regulatory issues because there, at some stage, there's going to be a cross-border type of a situation. So it's important that trains that are going out or coming in are harmonized by the same standards. In light of this, Transnet, on the other hand, has taken an initiative to accept third-party operators into the state infrastructure. As a regulator, we have to align ourselves with all these developments. And we are making a commitment. Normally, the application for our permit normally takes 90 days. And with all these developments that have been happening in the country, we are committing to 30 days. It's a huge... It's a huge mandate, CEO, but I know together with your executive and your team, we are equal to the mandate. So all in all, what we're trying to say is all these developments that are happening within the country, we are ready. But not only us are ready. Everyone in the room, all the stakeholders and participants are ready. As I conclude, we said earlier on, senzumlando. Namhlanje senzumlando. Namhlanje senzumlando. We're making history. With those few words, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you for taking your time to come and celebrate with us, but also to accept these awards because this event would not be complete without you. And may you please enjoy yourself. Thanks for coming.